Varmt välkomna till Torsdagspodden.
So cute. So petite.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, Engla. We're going to talk in English today because we, we talked about it earlier this month when you were in Korea, and we talked about how um, fun it will be to just do like a recap of your trip to Seoul.
So, yeah.
So everyone that you met during your trip and everyone that you are friends with, because you have no Swedish friends, if I have understand you right.
Guilty. No, I do have some Swedish friends. But sadly, most of them, like you, live very far away from me, so we can't really meet. So I don't have any friends that I really hang out with. But in Seoul, when I met some new people and got some new friends, we hang out like with someone almost every day. So that was very fun. But yeah, I do have some Swedish friends that I appreciate a lot, and two of them actually going with me back to Korea next year.
Wow. Let's see if that will happen. Sorry. Before we start, I just need to say one thing. Do you know what I'm going to do that 20th of November?
Are you gonna record radio?
No, I am going to take a train down to Malmö.
Oh, Malmö!
Yeah. And on Friday, I'm going to some works, and I want to meet you then after I have
We
been
fix that.
to work. We need to fix that.
Yes.
You have do you do you have anything you do like you don't go to school, you don't work, you just sit and relax and wait for your new Korea trip? Have I understand you correctly?
Well, basically, but I do work. I still have my English teaching job.
Yeah.
But I haven't been teaching for a very long time now because I've been sick. Then I got well. Then I got sick pretty fast again. So I have lost my voice two
Yeah.
times. I just got it back. I'm still coughing a bit, but it's better now. I'm not coughing like every other second. So yeah, I'm gonna start working this week.
Yeah. And it feels like you have been missing me and the Thursday podcast a lot. Am I right?
I've been missing it a lot.
Yeah.
Yes. Like I want to record every single day.
Yeah, we didn't record anything last week. It was
Yeah.
because I had the huge exam of the Swedish language, and it was terrific, hard, and it was just not okay. But I need to get at least like an E on that. Godkänt, vad fuck betyder det?
A pass.
I need to pass that exam because you know why the re-exam, you know
Yeah, the retake.
the retake on that exam, it's is on the exact same day and exact same time that Allsång på Skansen will be airing in December. So I cannot. Yeah, so I can't miss that opportunity. So I really need to be past this exam, and I'm getting to know
Also,
everything.
Wisconsin in December.
Yes,
How?
we talked about this last year. Have you not heard about the Christmas Allsång på Skansen?
No.
It's like the Allsång på Skansen at Christmas. If you follow Pernilla Wahlgren on Instagram, you maybe saw when she reposted my post in last Sunday. No, you didn't.
I do not follow her and I did not see it.
You should follow her.
I will. I will
But
do that right after this recording.
That means a lot to her, I guess. It feels like every woman in my life, every woman in my life wants or thinks that Pernilla Wahlgren means much more than I think she means to me because my person that I talk with a lot uh,
Oh.
things things that she needs to wear the same makeup and wear the same clothes as Pernilla Wahlgren so I can uh,
Oh, like she thinks you have like a little crush on Pernilla.
yeah and no,
Mm,
but
mm.
she's a very good friendish.
Oh,
She's my colleague and I appreciate colleagues, but I have some previous experience that you should not be in love with your colleague.
oh shit.
But now let's not talk about me this podcast, this episode, because
No,
we are indeed talking in English this week, and that's only because we are going to talk about that really intense trip in Seoul,
in Seoul.
in Seoul, in
Yeah,
Seoul,
Seoul.
Seoul, Seoul, Seoul. I don't know how you say it. I'm not from South Korea, but you
Seoul.
are from
Seoul.
South
Seoul.
Korea.
Seoul. Seoul. Seoul.
That's
Seoul.
something I was going to say. It's not true that either, but you have been to South Korea. You have been there for like 1 month.
Mm.
It's
4 weeks?
4 weeks. Have you ever been to another country without parents, without anything for that long amount of time?
No, that was my first ever solo trip, like in total.
Wow. Yeah.
So it was a very like big change because I never traveled alone, and it's a very long flight. You also need to transfer. And with me and my big anxiety, I had maybe one or two anxiety attacks while flying to Korea and home. I had many more than two when I flight home, but that's just because I was sick and I just wanted to die at that point. But on my way there, I just need to say it. Paris airport is fucked up. I hate it.
Tell
I
me
hate
about it.
it.
Tell
It's
me about it, boy.
it's so big and so confusing. Like they don't even know their own system. Um, when I had to take a bus to the airplane, and to find the bus, you had to go in a specific section, and then go down many stairs, and then find your way to one place. And then they had like different stations, like E1, E1G, E1H, E1A. Like they were all named the same thing. And then I was asking the worker sitting there to like help with directions. He was fucking playing a like children's mobile game on his phone and didn't give a fuck. And I went to him and he was just like, "Oh, you're gonna take EJ." And I was just like, "Okay." Looking at the map on the other side of the wall, EJ, okay. And I was just like, "Did you say EJ or EH?" And he was just like looking up for his phone like this. It was just like EH. I was just like, "But didn't you say EJ?" And yeah, I also asked an American couple. They had no fucking clue either. And when I took the bus, it said EJ, and I was just like, "Oh, that's my stop." And I asked them, and they were just like, "No, it's further down," because they didn't say that station in the um, speaker. So I went to the next one, and that was the right one. But the other one had the exact same name, and I was just like, "Why the fuck do you have two departures with exact same name?" I was going crazy, and I'm going crazy just thinking about it. I hate Paris airport. Yeah.
You are so wonderful. Okay, so but you did get to you did come to Korea after previous
Yeah.
attempts to get through the airport in Paris. Um, the only thing I can remember, I have been to Paris one time in my life, and it was 2019, and I remember the airport in Paris to be like very much escalators everywhere. It's like
I didn't see a single escalator, just like rolling stairs, you know?
into the escalator. Isn't that escalators? It's
Oh,
escalator.
maybe it is. Oh, I was thinking elevator. Sorry, my.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. And we had exact this same conversation for like 2 weeks ago. And I have seen any escalator. Fuck off. You have been seeing them. And it was a lot of escalators at Paris airport. Port. Yeah. 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 And it was so freaking confusing.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
And after additionally like 12 hours you were in Korea, and I need to
no. Six, 16, 18.
oh my fucking, I don't understand why people are willing to just fly in 16 hours from their bad unhealthy life to become a newer person with an more bad and more unhealthy life. I don't understand the 16 hours. How do you live with yourself?
Um, I actually don't know if I think I just became had a less good lifestyle in Korea, but also at the same time a better one
Yeah.
because I was happy, which I'm definitely not in Sweden. I already want to kill myself. Uh, but
Sorry.
in Korea, I was I didn't stay in bed all day. I didn't like my main focus wasn't to eat as much fruit as possible. Like my main focus was to hang out with people and make memories. And I really felt like I got almost everything I wanted out of it in that spectrum.
Yeah.
But at home, I was moving more, like more fresh air. Um, I didn't go clubbing. I never went to club before I went to Korea. And since the club is filled with so much smoke and people smoking in the club, I guess that's also why I lost my voice. I think I have like 90% more chance to lung cancer now.
Wait, what? Why?
Because of all the smoke I have like inhaled in the club.
Yeah, you haven't been.
No, I haven't smoked. I don't smoke.
Have
I,
you doing that
no,
sometime in your life?
no, never, ever.
Never, ever. Have you been snoozing
See? No, no. I haven't taken any nicotine
at all?
at all.
Okay. Um, when we're talking about the nicotine and the smoking and everything, I need to ask you because when you are in Korea, very much of the people who either have lived in Korea for an amount of time, or just happen to know exactly like everything about Korea. They all talked about the structural racism in Korea, and it felt like you both did like become an offer to that, but also that you didn't.
Mm, like you mean that I got like good, both good and bad response to being a foreigner?
Yeah,
Yeah, I would say so. I don't think the bad one is like everyone saying like that people spit on you or hit you because I've heard those stories.
well,
More that people saw me, especially men or guys, saw me as easy because I was a foreigner.
yeah.
Easy to get with or easy to manipulate.
Did you fuck
Um,
a lot, or what do you mean?
no, no, that's not what I'm saying. But they thought they could. They
Yeah,
thought I had a lot of guys that thought they would take me home with them from the clubs, which I directly said no to. But Yeah, I feel like that's the most like bad thing about being a foreigner that I personally
Yeah.
had experience with. Except for when I got first got to Korea, we were going from the airport to the place I was staying with my friend. And I was with my guy friend who picked me up from the airport. And we were gonna take the subway, and a Juma, which means an older lady in Korea, she just looked at me like this, just because I was a foreigner. But I feel also a lot of the older people, the older generation, is not as open minded as the newer generations, because they feel like Korea should be Korea, like only Koreans. It's the same thing that they don't want their sons or daughters to marry foreigners. They should marry Koreans or date Koreans. Um, so I feel like that's why they're more close minded when they see foreigners. They have their perspective of us, and they want everything to be traditional and old fashioned way. But yeah, I don't take too much account into it. Like, it's not just me, it's not anything personal against me, it's just because I'm not Korean. But there are a lot of people who's really friendly. So if one old lady stare down at me, okay, I don't give a fuck. Cause I got a lot of friends when I was in Korea that actually liked me for who I am, and that's all that matters because I'm never gonna see that old lady again. So it's whatever for me.
But I mean, the like the and sometimes ignorance and just the hate sometimes against foreigners. I think, or at least do you think it's the same kind of vibe in Örkelljunga?
Like with foreigners here.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely not. Because Sweden in general is so multicultural. Like, there is people from all over the world here, and like you're gonna see at least one. If you go out like in the city, you're gonna see at least one person from somewhere else. Like, here is people from Europe, like Italy and France and stuff like that. But there is also American people, Black people, Indian people, so brown people, and Asians as well. Like, people from all over the world live here. So I feel like it's more common to have like someone that is not Swedish, like in some way or form. Like when I went to school, for example, we had like one guy that was from Thailand. Um, I have grown up with like brown friends. Um, I have a black online friend that also lives in Sweden, but also far away, so we haven't met in real. So I feel like for me, I grew up being friends with people from different parts of the world, so it's very common in Sweden, I would say.
This conversation feels more like more and more like I'm not racist because I have a black friend.
Ah, stop! You have done this to me before. Don't be mean.
Have I? I have.
Yeah.
But okay. But you have been to a lot of parties. You lived with your party Pingle
Not
brat
parties, clubs.
Raluca.
Oh,
Do you miss her? Yeah.
chicken.
Yeah, but a little. I think
Some parts of her I miss. Some other parts I don't miss as much.
I think that when you live with someone, a lot of time, maybe you come to a point that you need to let go of each other for some weeks, some months, and then you can love each other again. But okay, uh, but what would you see you miss? What do you miss the most from Korea?
From Korea, I definitely miss all the people that I met there. Um, some people that I didn't have time to meet, sadly. Uh,
Yeah.
and some people I didn't have meet because they lived in different cities and I didn't have time to go and they didn't have time to come to Seoul. Some people that I started talking with on the phone very late, so I was booked all my last days.
Yeah.
Didn't have time to meet them. um, so that I really missed. I miss the convenience stores so freaking much. Like, just go out and walk 3 minutes, and then you have a convenience store open 24/7. Easy to just go buy dinner or anything. Here, I can't go to the grocery store alone because it's too far away. So you need to drive there, and I don't have my driver's license yet. I'm gonna get it, but I don't have it yet. Uh, and we don't have the 24/7 stores. They are just open to 10 p.m.
Yeah.
So yeah, that I miss. I miss the Norebang karaoke.
You were Norrban karaoke a lot. What can you
No,
say of Norrban karaoke? 3 nights is more than I have been to Norrban karaoke. Karaoke. Yeah.
yeah, because you haven't been to Korea.
But okay, if you need to be totally honest, do you think I would have passed the vibe in Korea?
Depends in what kind of place.
Yeah, okay.
Like, I don't know if you're the guy who's like into the club. I don't know if that's your place.
Do you think that they will let me in?
First,
Of course.
why not?
Okay.
At least if you go with me, they will let you in.
If I go by myself, all alone, in my baggy clothes.
Yeah, like if you dress like club, like don't dress like you're dressed today, because more like teacher professor. They,
Yeah.
you're there to like hit on underage girls. Uh, like dress in like jeans and like leather jacket or something, and you will definitely pass the vibe check. But I always wear my leather.
Hating on my clothes.
Leather is the way to go.
Okay. And one of your biggest fears before you traveled to Korea was that you weren't able to, or your initial thoughts was that you weren't able to eat some fruits and eat the groceries, eat vegetables in Korea. Did you eat any fruit on your vacation?
Yeah. So the to be exact, to explain to everyone, is that my fear was to not be able to eat any fruit for 4 weeks since I'm obsessed with fruit. Um, but I did. I ate a lot of fruit. I bought fruit almost every day. Um, I ate peaches, Korean peaches. They were good. I don't even like peaches here. Um, Yellow kiwi. They were so freaking big. I love them. I miss them so much because they were like this big in Korea.
Oh.
They're like this, and they don't even taste good and are rock hard. I'm disappointed. Um, and I also bought, what more fruit did I bought? I bought grapes, green grapes, because the purple ones. I'm sorry to all the Korean people who love the purple ones, but they are disgusting. Uh, they were actually disgusting. Like the texture is like jelly, and I know all Koreans love jelly, so maybe that's why you like them. But I don't. It was horrifying for me tasting them. But green grapes, if you freeze them in the freezer,
Yeah.
good. Not by themselves. You need to freeze them so they're edible. Uh, but otherwise than that, one more fruit. I bought oranges. They were good. Apples, also good. Um, I bought banana one time, but I don't like bananas. I just bought it because. But if I have to say a favorite one, it was definitely the yellow kiwi. I bought so many yellow kiwis. I don't even, can't even count how many I ate on that trip. I miss them so much.
And we need to talk about it. We
Uh,
can't put it further away any longer. You have been in some serious trouble. And we need to talk about it. Uh, we talked about it a lot in Swedish, but you have been robbed. different
Oh,
times. Do you want to explain what happened?
oh, the phone.
Yeah, the phone. Was
Oh,
it anything more?
no, like I was out on a date with a guy, and his phone died. So he asked to come inside to charge his phone, and I said yes, and we talked and hanged out. And then when he went home, I like we while we were talking, I was just like, I don't know where my phone is. And he was just like, oh, you can find it later. So the first thing I did after he closed the door, like it didn't even take 2 seconds after he closed the door, and I started like looking through the whole apartment for my phone, and I couldn't find it. Um, and I know that I got it with me home, that I didn't lose it outside, because I showed him some pictures from my camera roll when we were talking. So I knew I had my phone in the apartment after we came back. So I was just like, wait, did that guy fucking just steal my phone? Like, that was. No, he doesn't seem like that person, but like, how else do I explain it? Because I looked everywhere, through all bags, through everything. I looked in the in the fridge 4 times. Not once, not twice, not thrice, 4 times. I looked in the fridge for my phone. That's how desperate I was. Like, I looked everywhere. So I didn't have my phone, and I was just like, okay, if I don't have my phone, I'm definitely fucked for the rest of the trip. I don't know how I'm supposed to get home since my ticket. Um, but I had my iPad that I took with me to do work and record a podcast, thankfully. So I downloaded Snapchat and I texted Liuve. And I was just like, I think this guy just stole my phone, because I didn't get a hold of him either. Um, but yeah, Liuve helped me reach out to my family on Instagram because I couldn't log into my Instagram on the iPad. So he texted and DM'd them, my sister and stuff like that. And my sister then called on my phone on Instagram, and that's when the police answered her call. So thankfully, someone had turned in my phone to the police in my area. So when I went to take my phone, I had to take up the location on my iPad, and it was dark outside, mind you this. Um, and I went outside with a big ass iPad. It's dark outside, so the iPad is lighting up my face. I look like a freaking big ass iPad kid going around with my big ass iPad in the dark with highest like um lighting on the iPad. But I came to the station, and it was a bit hard because no one spoke English in the police station. And I had to fill out the paper with like my name, my address, and everything like that. And they had to like explain to me, I think like 3 times before I understand where I was to put my name and where to put my address. Um, but yeah, I got my phone back. So I was happy about that. And as I got from the guy, he got mad that I like asked if he took my phone. And I said like I thought maybe you took it by mistake. Um, But yeah, he got mad for that. So we didn't talk after that. But I think that he accidentally took my phone and put it in his back pocket or something, and then dropped it in the taxi on his way home. So I think the taxi chauffeur was the one who turned in my phone. Because I don't think he dropped it on the ground, because the phone was totally fine. There was no scratches or anything. So I think it must be in the car. But I got it back. I don't talk to that guy since that. But that's okay. Um, and yeah, my phone didn't get stolen, so perfect.
And that's a thing we all are very happy about. Engla, if you summarize the trip into 3 points, the what was the absolute worst things that happened in Korea? The three worst things.
Three worst things.
Yeah, I guess
First,
one was the first one, or
yeah, the phone was. I had so much anxiety, and I thought I was gonna die. Second thing was the first time I got sick. because I was sick for 1.5 weeks. So I lost 1.5 week of my fucking trip, and I lost my voice. Like I had no voice at all. So like going to the grocery store or like the 7-Eleven, I couldn't speak. Like they were just like, "Oh, 안녕하세요" when I came in, and I was just like, "안녕하세요." Couldn't get anything out of my throat. So I couldn't communicate with people, which was so hard. So I just stayed at home the whole time. Like I didn't even go out to for shopping because I knew I wasn't be able to communicate with people, and that's my worst fear, to not be able to communicate. That's why I learned a bit of Korean before going. So yeah, that was horrible.
And
Uh,
the last worst thing.
yeah, and the last worst thing. Mm, I don't know, because there is one thing, but that's one thing that's between you and me. You know what it is. Um, but other than that, it was in the club one time. I wasn't in the club because you had to pay to go into that club, and I didn't want to pay. So me and another girl that didn't also want to pay, we just went out the street and went into bars, and then we went out the bars when we realized that we had to pay in the bar. Um, but the other girls that we met up with first during the beginning of the night, they went into the club, and the it was my American friend, and then it was the other girl from, I don't know where she was from, like Switzerland or something, or Ireland. Oh, she was from Ireland, and she got so blackout drunk that she was like holding her bag, and then she was like asking my American friend, like they told me because I wasn't in the club, that, "Oh, where is my bag? Where is my bag?" And my friend said, "It's on your arm." And she was just like, "No, you took my bag." And then she punched my American friend, like hard as punched, not once but twice. So the police got there, and the security guards had to escort them out the club. And like my American friend, she was so shocked because she had like bought her drinks and stuff during the night and paid for her taxi and just been so nice to her. And she was just like punch her like hard ass in the face. So the rest of the night we went, us other girls, to another area because I think this was in Gangnam, and we went to Hongdae, the more local area, more less fancy area, if you say so. And we had a great night, but it was very like scary and shocking. And I was so like upset for my friend's sake because she had only been like nice to her. So it's scary when people get so drunk they can't even see what's in front of them. That's a very scary perspective. Yeah.
Another. Uh, no, which means wonderful youth.
or
And no,
mm.
I want you to tell me. This is a hard question, but I want you to give me the the absolute best thing that happened in Korea.
Oh shit. Can I give free here as well?
No. And you have only 1 minute to answer that question.
Oh, I would say two things either way.
Yeah.
It was meeting all the people that I met, like
Yeah.
all the friends and everyone. And then also when I went to Lotte World with Reluca,
Yeah.
because I really wanted to go. So it's Lotte World is for those who don't live in Korea or haven't been to Korea. It's an amusement park, so it's half inside, half outside. And I just had a really great time with my friend. It was just the two of us. It was really funny. We had a guy approach my friend on the subway on our way there and wanted to ask for a number, but she has a boyfriend, so she had to say no. But it was very sweet because I never seen a guy go up and ask for a number
Yeah.
like on the street or anything like that. Usually just girls who do that. Um, so yeah, I think that's very sweet. That was really funny. And when we were in Lotte World, we went and went on the ride called Free Fall. You know, the ones that dropped from high up. And before we were going up, uh, me and Raluca sat beside each other, and you're sitting like a ring, like with your backs against each other. So I was just talking to her because I was so fucking nervous because I'm afraid of heights.
Yeah.
Raluca made me go. So I just talking to her, trying to distract myself. And then all of a sudden she like took off my hand and started waving my hand, and I was just like, what the fuck are you waving at? And then it was like two guys in line for the same ride who were like smiling and waving at us. So that was really funny. And we waited for them after we went off the ride as well. But me and Luca wanted like their Instagram or something because they seemed like really nice and fun people. But when they went off the ride, they waved at us and smiled, but they were like went in the opposite direction. And I was just like, I'm not walking after them. So
No.
that was a bit sad. If you remember us, then hi, my name is Engla. You guys seems very nice. Please contact me and my friend.
It sounds like you had an amazing trip, Ingela.
Yeah, it
And
was amazing.
yeah,
People.
yeah, and it feels like we have a lot of talking about the trip left that we can't fit into this week's episode, but I'm sure that we will bring back the trip into the podcast topics later on this autumn, this fall.
Yeah.
Engla, it has been nice
More.
to talk to you. What
Huh?
did you said? What did you say?
I said more English episodes to come.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
Also hope that. So I'm so tired. I can't fucking try. But anyway, it has been an amazing journey to follow here in Sweden, and I'm sure that we will continue talking about it. Engla, do you want to say anything to our listeners?
I want to say, don't care about what other people say or what other people think. Follow your dreams. Do what you want to do. If you want to go on a trip, but no one wants to go with you, go alone. How scary it is, like no matter how scary it is, go either way because you're not gonna regret it. The only thing you're gonna regret if you don't do it because other people wouldn't join. Like you should always follow your dreams and do what your heart desires because that's when you're gonna feel your best and be your happiest self.
Mic drop. Have a nice day. Have a nice weekend. See you next week.
Bye! Du har lyssnat på Torsdagspodden med musik från Love, Leo och Frank.